Hi guys, good afternoon, and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be talking about my reaction to the most recently debuted trailer, Deadpool. It looks really funny and really fun. Oh wow. I mean, I saw the regular green band version, and then of course I watched the red band version, because the red band version's always fun, right? It's a lot more fun. It's got swearing, it's got more violence. It was perfect. And I've got to say, now, of course, I am not one to talk like I'm some kind of comic book expert regarding Marvel, DC, or whatever, but I gotta say, it looks like they're really doing the character justice, and they're getting him right this time. Because I have heard so many things, all negative things about X-Men Origins Wolverine, about how they completely fucked up Deadpool, also played by Ryan Reynolds in that film. It's because I hear nothing but bad things about that movie. I have never bothered seeing it, so... but, you know, from what I can tell, they really fucked him up in that movie, the character of Deadpool. And so that's why people were so happy when Ryan Reynolds was going to be playing him again. I'm like, oh, okay, so he played him in the X-Men Origins movie, so yeah, sure, I mean, you could have him play the same character, but hopefully he'll look better and be better this time, and it certainly looks like that is the case. So... yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. We're going to get some awesome action sequences and some really funny shit from Ryan Reynolds, TJ Miller, just funny stuff overall. I mean, what I'm really excited about, what I noticed in the trailer, is that it looks like from the test footage that we saw earlier last year, I believe, it was leaked online, the test footage that they did for the executives at Fox, I believe, of like, it was all CG, but it was Ryan Reynolds voicing Deadpool, where he crashes through the sunroof of a car full of bad guys, and he takes them out one at a time, and he's being a smartass and, you know, talking and whatnot and killing people. And it was really funny. The test footage alone got a huge, strong, positive reaction from the public when it leaked online, and so that convinced the bosses over at Fox to say, okay, give us a Deadpool movie, but make it Ryan Reynolds and make it really good. And hopefully it is really good. So overall, yeah, I'm excited. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm glad we finally see some footage for this movie. I loved the scene in the trailer where Ryan Reynolds is being taken. Wade Wilson, you know, before he becomes Deadpool, he's being carried off to surgery, and he's like, please don't make the suit green or animated. I love that direct reference to Green Lantern, and that's Ryan Reynolds acknowledging and admitting what a disaster that movie was and how awful it really was. Not necessarily he wasn't awful, he was okay, but he was not a good Hal Jordan or Green Lantern. And the fact that they're making fun of that in this movie, I mean, some people could argue it's Marvel poking fun at DC, which it very well could be, but I think this is more like a line that was written for Ryan Reynolds. Like, maybe he went up to the director or the writer or somebody said, and he said, hey, what if it was funny if I made an indirect reference to Green Lantern? Like, sure, let's do that, you know, without saying the name Green Lantern. But everybody, of course, most people I've talked to immediately got that reference too, and that was hilarious. So this is like Ryan Reynolds getting a fresh slate in terms of playing a superhero, because I'm sure he wants to erase the past of the Deadpool that he played in X-Men Origins Wolverine. And from what I've read and understand, the reason why this movie was even possible, or at least this character, the version of this character was possible, was because thanks to all of the time-traveling mumbo-jumbo back in X-Men Days of Future Past, things were changed up during that movie in terms of what happened in the past, present, and future. And so thus... the character of Deadpool was changed as well, and that's why we're finally getting the version that we saw in the trailer, and it looks like a lot of fun. So I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I know practically little to nothing about Deadpool. The most that I know about him is that he's got the similar, if not the exact same healing powers as Wolverine does, where he can self-heal, because as we saw in the trailer, he's looking through his arm, and it's clearly a gunshot through his arm, like a big hole, and he sees the guy driving away on the motorcycle. Motherfucker! But I think he has that ability to self-heal really fast as well, so he can't really die but I don't think he's immortal either. I could be wrong. You comic book fans obviously know way more than I do. But yeah, that's the extent I know him. And he's a merc with a mouth, as he's been described, the mercenary with attitude. And I think from what I can tell in the trailer, it looks like Wade Wilson is diagnosed with several different kinds of cancer, and so he doesn't die on his girlfriend, wife, fiance, whoever the woman is. He's approached by a shadowy group of characters who promise to cure him of all his ailments, to give him fighting abilities instead. And of course that backfires and he turns into Deadpool. And I believe this movie, from what I read from the plot summary, is about him finding the man responsible for destroying his life. Because I'm pretty sure that, you know, he probably loses his lady friend, whether or not she's his fiancée or wife or girlfriend, whatever. He probably loses her because of the way he physically looks, and then of course he has to wear the suit all the time because they showed him exposed, and that hilarious dialogue between him and TJ Miller where TJ Miller keeps coming up with weird things of what he looks like and he agrees. That was funny as hell. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, I've got high hopes for it. I think it looks like, you know, our the casting and the crew, the director, the writer, and Ryan Reynolds know what they're doing with the character this time. So looking forward. I really like it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the trailer as much as I did. And if you want to watch it again, I'm sure you can find it here on my channel under my liked videos. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, and comment on this video. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think we're going to see in this movie and why? You know, without spoiling or revealing too much from the comics, in terms of you comic book fans, what do you think we may or may not see in this movie, and could it adapt to film? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Well, guys, thanks once again for tuning in here on The Edward. I will be doing another reaction video later today or later this weekend, talking about my reaction to the first full-length trailer for Spectre. Because all we had at first was that quick little teaser a few months ago. Now we have a full-length trailer, so stay tuned for that video as well. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.